This riff kicks ass. Hello, welcome back to my channel, Dreamcatcher. It has been a very long time since I think we've actually checked out a new Dreamcatcher song. I've been going through the This Is series for so long that has taken up most of my Dreamcatcher time, so I'm excited to get back to a new track today. This is No More. This is a Japanese track, I think just a single digital release. You would think this would be tied to an anime or something because the MV is very anime in nature. So I actually initially wasn't even going to react to the MV because I don't even know who it's uploaded by. It's this like random channel that has like live cameras in Japan and whatnot. I don't know who they're affiliated with, but I checked out the video maybe yesterday for just a little bit just to get like a sense of it for like 10 seconds, and the audio quality is so terrible. It was so bad, and the video didn't look interesting enough anyway to really warrant me checking that out instead of a lyric video. So I had already intended on seeing a lyric video for this reaction, but it seems they removed the MV from YouTube, and I'm going to assume it is because of the audio quality. It was so horrible that I wasn't going to do that video anyway, so that's not even available to view anymore. I'm assuming they're going to repost it eventually, but we're going to be checking out a lyric video of No More today. I'm expecting something a little bit harder in nature. Think of something in the vein of Endless Night, because the Japanese love their metal, love their rock, and I'm someone with a history of hardcore, metalcore, that type of stuff in my background of the music I like. So I totally vibe with this. I'm here for the heavier Dreamcatcher track. So let's check it out. This is No More by Dreamcatcher. Yeah. I love that riff. Wow. Sua talking some shit. Always in packs, you cowardly losers. It seems in both of the lines here, they're kind of talking down to somebody. But Kayan and Sua here coming in with these really atmospheric, dream-like vocals, almost like enchanting. It's very like wavy in their nature, the cadence of the vocals. I like the melody. They sound really great in Japanese. Ooh. Ooh. Jiu and Xion on the chorus. Really lots of energy coming out from them. I really like this chorus. Great rise to it. A little questionable with the mixing of this song. I'm gonna listen to it more and come to a decision on that, but I really don't like the mixing at first. This riff kicks ass. I have thoughts about this rap verse. Love the pre-chorus. I love how these last lines are kind of drawn out as they lead into the rise of the chorus. I mean, can't hide. Especially that two-part chorus of the two different lines kind of mirroring each other, and the repetition almost feeling harder with the no more, no more, no way, no way. I really, really like that. Keeps the energy high. Again, that heavy chugging. Fucking good. Okay. Are the same guys the two that you guys always mention in the comments? I still don't know their names yet. Excuse me for that. But the two guys that always really help write their stuff and produce musically a lot of their work. I can't remember their names, but did they work on this as well? I'm assuming. Because shit, someone is shredding their face off in the background. I'm not a fan of this. I'll explain after the song. But my background doesn't really lie in so much like metal. So just shredding for the sake of shredding isn't my cup of tea, but love the drum fill there though. Drum fill was fantastic leading into this final chorus. Extended chorus. Woo. Great vocals from Gio on this song. And there's that riff back for the outro. All right. Not bad. Not bad. I have some big problems with the song, but otherwise I think it's solid for what it is. I think the thing about Dreamcatcher that I really like, that I will always point out, because I think there's a big problem with this in K-pop in general, there's always these forced in rap breaks. There always needs to be something for our rapper to do, so they kind of shoehorn in a lot of songs where it doesn't fit a rap break. And you would think that with a heavy influence in rock and some metal, that Dreamcatcher would have trouble with that more than a lot of other groups, where they can kind of be electronic and a bit more experimental and playful with the musicality, to where you can fit it in a bit easier. But one thing I've always said that Dreamcatcher is fantastic with is putting in those rap breaks seamlessly. Great transition into them. Dami always works with the song. Here, I think the rap break just doesn't work at all. It ruins the flow of the song. It cuts the energy. This song stays high energy throughout the entire thing, basically, which is typically a bad thing, but I think with this song, it actually works. But the one part where it's always high energy and then it goes to really low energy is in that rap break. And this is of no fault of Dami's. Obviously, I like how she raps on it, especially what she says. What is it that she repeats in the line? Let's see if I can find the rap break again right here. Yeah, swippin', that she says. I really like that part. I like the melody of it, but I don't think that just musically it works with the rest of the song. It just kind of sits out like a sore thumb and just doesn't fit. It doesn't transition. Let me listen to it again. I don't think it transitions well from this riff. Not feeling it. Not feeling it. And actually, yeah, Kayan, you guys know I love me a rapping Kayan. I love that they're getting her to rap a lot more in their more recent music. But I just think that it doesn't fit in this song, and it wasn't needed. I would have rather had the more sing-songy tone that Dami can have, like in Deja Vu. Something like that I think would have worked a lot better. The only other part that I didn't like of the song is this bridge that kind of had just a solo and some shredding. Like, that's not my deal. That's gonna come down to personal preference. Obviously it fits the rest of the song, but personal taste, that is not my deal. I am not someone who's into, like, you know, any kind of old school metal or just people shredding just to shred. Like, that's not my vibe. I kind of prefer the heavy melodic chugs and the things like that. Someone shredding their face off is not going to get me too hype most of the time. So that doesn't work for me, but I think it does fit for the rest of the song. So that's just a personal taste thing. But otherwise, I enjoyed it for what it is. It is a very high energy song. The chorus is really, really good. The mixing actually, is the other thing that I just want to bring out. I sound very negative on this track, but I don't mean to be. They're just things that stand out so glaringly to me. Overall, I did enjoy this. But the mixing, their vocals are really toned down in this. The instruments are very overbearing, and that could be a stylistic choice, and I think it works a lot of the time. Sometimes you want it to almost sound like they're shouting over the instruments, that the instruments are so overpowering that they almost have to shout over them, and sometimes that can work. I think it works in the chorus where they're shouting no more, no more, no way, no way, because you kind of have this feel of desperation, like they're just trying to get it out over these overpowering instruments. But outside of the chorus, you kind of get the same type of mix, and I don't think it works. I think their vocals are too low, you're not hearing them clear enough, and the instruments are a bit too in the forefront. So maybe that's a personal taste too, but I just think this could have been mixed a little bit better. But overall, again, I'm sorry I sound so negative on the song, but it's just critique. It's helpful criticism, if anything. I really do like the song. I especially think that Ju really kills it with her vocals on this song, and I really like the intro as well, coming in with this kind of a sing-songy Sua as well, like sing-songy kind of cryptic incantation feeling like vocals. I really liked that. I'd love to see, similar how I always say to Luna, I would really love to see some kind of like culty, almost magical like concept from Dreamcatcher that's a little bit kind of entrancing, similar to maybe something like Red Sun. They did something like a title track full production, like going hard on a tone like Red Sun. I would really like that. But yeah, that's all for me. I'm so happy to hear another song from Dreamcatcher. It has been a while. Eventually, we will get to some songs that I have missed, like Black and White and Lucky Strike, and some others that I know there are special clips for that I have not seen yet. But I'd love to know what you guys thought of this song. Maybe for you guys in the Dreamcatcher fandom who, I guess, don't have a background in metal, how do you enjoy these harder songs from Dreamcatcher, like Endless Night and like No More? I wonder how they track with you, because I'm someone who loves really heavy shit, so obviously this is gonna vibe with me, but I want to know what it's like for the Dreamcatcher fan that typically isn't into metal or hardcore or any heavy music like that. But yeah, so send me your comments down below. I love reading everything that you guys type down there. If you're new, I'd love if you would subscribe. Down below in the description, I will put a playlist of all my Dreamcatcher reactions. There are a lot right now, so you can catch up with us. But that's all for me. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I'll see you in the next one.